waktu ibu makan atau masak bakmi, ada ingatan ibu sendiri tak?
Ada, mesti ada. Kalau orang tua saya masih hidup, lihat cucunya ini kan bisa buka restoran ya, mesti dia bangga sekali. Ya.
Today I'm going to have my ideal kind of day, which is a day filled with noodles. First of all, I am going to be eating a dish we all know and love in Singapore, Bak Chor Mee. And I'm also going to be eating an Indonesian noodle dish, bakmi. I guess the temptation is there to say which is better, compare them, but really, food should unite, not divide. So I'm just excited to be eating 2 bowls of noodles.
How is it? Glad that you enjoyed it.
Yeah, I do. I'm Singaporean. I've eaten bak chor mee hundreds of times, but every time I eat it, like, it's so good, so satisfying.
Actually, the famous and the more popular one is the soupy one. But during my grandmother days, a lot of people keep asking for dry version. So my grandmother started a dry version also. And this dish is from China, Zhaoan. My grandfather brought this to Singapore in 1923 and settled down in Kampung Chai Chi, which is like today's hypermart.
So this dish has been in your family for at least 5 generations?
Almost 100 years next year.
That's crazy.
It's 1923. So due to the rapid development of Singapore, so everybody got broken up into individual families, so they relocate to HDBs. So you can see, around the east side of Singapore, like Bedok 58, 511, those are my relatives.
No way!
They bid for this tender sauce and start selling this bak chor mee, the soupy bak chor mee.
It's like a bak chor mee dynasty, you know? It's like you're all
yes,
over.
correct.
That's crazy. Do you still eat bak chor mee? Like, often?
I just eat it.
You just eat it? You can still eat every day or not?
Yeah.
Can?
I got to try it. I got to try the competitors also. Passionate, man. Bak chor mee, my favorite food.
Favorite food? I'm very inspired by you. I also can eat noodles every day.
Okay, see you tomorrow.
Have you heard of this Indonesian dish called bakmi?
Yes.
Because after this, I'm going to go and try some Indonesian bakmi. Kind of going to compare, but not really compare because I think all noodles are very good. So the more the merrier. I love noodles. I'm just like you. My favorite food. It smells so good. I'm really excited to try this. But I think a lot of people in Singapore are not used to bakmi. They don't know what it is. Has anyone ever asked if it's similar to Bak Chor Mee? Because it's only 1 syllable apart.
Personally, I think it's very similar in terms of if you can see for yourself, there's beef balls, there's minced meat, and there's even like braised egg as well. We are leaning more towards like the sweeter side because my mom is Javanese, we are Indonesian.
Yeah, I heard Javanese cuisine is like more to the sweeter palate, right? Yeah, okay, I want to try.
Okay, silakan.
Yeah.
Sedap?
Oh, it's so good. Even though you guys said it was on the sweet side, it's not very sweet, it's just a hint of sweetness and it's actually very savory. It's very, very good.
From what I know, bakmi was brought on to Indonesia from Chinese immigrant. It has adapted over time. Different parts of Indonesia, you get different types of bakmi. So there's no one single version of bakmi. There's so many variants to it.
That makes sense because bak and mee, bakmi just means like
literally
meat
meat and
noodle.
noodles,
Yeah, in Hokkien. So it's actually really interesting that you said probably the Hokkien immigrants brought this to Indonesia because Bak Chor Mee is a Teochew dish. You know, between Indonesia, Malaysia and Singapore, we have a lot of similar dishes. Sometimes there's some rivalry. Do you witness this a lot?
Okay, I personally think its own specialties in every dish, its own heritage, its own flavor profile. It's more towards like based on preferences. Even if you like to put artificial cheese sauce on everything, you do you.
You do you. I like that attitude also. Actually, I totally agree.
Okay, now that you've tried our bakmi, let's go try to make our own bowl. Try to impress my mom.
Oh no! I should have taken more notes while I was eating. Ibu banyak strict tak? Kalau orang masak untuk ibu?
Iya.
Well, itu standard.
Iya.
Banyak tinggi.
Iya.
Okay.
Jangan takut.
Okay, Haris, this is actually my first time ever making bakmi, so I'm very appreciative that you laid out all the ingredients.
Of
You'll have to
course.
guide me along the
Of
way.
course.
What are the first steps?
So we have here minced chicken, minced garlic, the aromatics, which is lime leaves. Aromatic itself is very important in Indonesian cooking, as you might already know. We have the kecap manis. Of course, Indonesian being Indonesian, we have to use kecap manis.
That's where the
Yeah.
sweetness comes from. Yeah, cool. Okay, I'm excited. Obviously, you and your mom are very close. How did she kind of inspire this love of cooking for you?
Basically, it's more towards my curiosity whenever she cooks at home, and how welcoming she is at home as well to the kitchen.
Yeah.
So anytime I'm like curious, oh, what are you cooking? And then she will explain like this, or this is turmeric leaves, that kind of stuff. Yeah.
Oh, that's really nice.
So most of the recipe in Kulon is actually passed down by my grandma, Indonesian side.
Oh, your mom's mom.
Yeah, my mom's from here.
So it really is a family recipe.
Technically, yeah. Okay, let's put the salt and pepper.
Okay.
And
All?
aromatics. Yeah, all of
Okay.
it.
I feel like sometimes the older generations, especially in Asia, they're very protective of heritage, but sometimes it becomes almost like gatekeeping. They don't want to share the knowledge with the younger generation, or they find it troublesome to explain. They're like, oh yeah, you should do it like this, don't ask so many questions. So I think it's really nice that your mom let you ask questions and learn by her side. Is cooking the main way that you bonded with your mom?
I would say it's a huge contributor to that. Yeah. I mean, she's my best friend, she's my mom. Now she's my business partner, I guess.
Oh, so sweet. I'm like crying.
I mean, she's there for me every time. I mean, if I had any issues or any problems in life, I would just like talk to her. Yeah, I mean, like almost every day.
You tell her that every day?
I mean,
So you told her
frequently.
she's your best friend.
Yeah, like, all the time.
Oh my god, that's so cute. So this has to like simmer, slow
Yeah.
cook.
So we're gonna move on to the fried wonton skins. Yeah.
Is it out?
Yeah.
So the sauce is done, the one-time Cres is done. Now is
Now is the assembling part. So we're gonna cook the noodles in
Okay.
the boiler. Okay, final step.
just anywhere.
Anyway,
Ah.
shove it in. Okay.
Do you want to go it? Oh no. No.
It's okay.
Maybe I just give your mom one. But does it look okay otherwise?
It looks good to me.
Okay. Do you think your mom will be impressed?
Let's find out for ourselves.
Okay. Okay, stressed. Silakan.
Oke,
Coba.
monggo dahar ya.
Oh, apa itu monggo dahar?
Silahkan mari apa ya? Gimana?
Jom makan.
Jemput
Jom
makan. Ya,
Saya tahu bahasa Jawa, saya tahu maknyus saja.
maknyus
It is
ya.
sedap kan?
Ya. Maknyus.
Maknyus, yes, menang.
Sedap, sedap, enak-enak.
Enak. Oh, bagus.
Taruh
Tapi
sambal ya.
semua resepi Kulon saja lah, bukan resepi saya. Okay, actually it's for you. You basically made it. Good job.
The assembling methods.
Yeah. Ibu di dalam dapur tadi, you know what I'm going to ask. Haris ada cakap, my mother is my best friend.
Ya.
Is Haris your best friend?
Betul ya.
Oh, so nice.
Di situ ada Haris, di situ ada saya.
Oh, so sweet. You know what she said? Wherever Haris is, I am too. And I really feel like, you can taste like the mother's love in the noodles. It's really nice. Waktu ibu makan atau masak bakmi, ada ingatan ibu sendiri tak? Ada?
Ada, mesti ada.
Ya.
Soalnya kita suka kacau-kacau ibu di dapur, suka lihat apa dia masak gitu, suka cobain ya, di rasa masakan dia. Jadi apa yang setiap kali masak tuh, ya resepi dia tuh tetap ingat pada dia. Kalau orang tua saya masih hidup, lihat cucunya ini kan, itu apa, bisa buka restoran ya, mesti dia bangga sekali. Ya. Sayang mereka udah nggak ada kan?
Yeah.
Oh, she seldom gets emotional.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Ayo.
Sebab saya ya sama my parent, sama abang-abang saya juga very close.
Ya.
Sampai sekarang kalau udah ketemu mesti kita peluk-peluk.
Oh ya.
Sama anak-anak saya sama mereka begitu juga.
Saudara Indonesia belum datang ke Kulon.
Ya. Soalnya COVID kan.
Sebab COVID lah.
Gimana ya?
Okay.
Masih cantik. Ibu dan Haris boleh dengan Kulon kasih orang Singapura kenal, tahu masakan, kultur Jawa. Happy lah.
Iya.
Ya kan?
Gembira sekali.
Ya.
Senang sekali bisa memperkenalkan itu apa bakmi dan rasa originality makanan Jawa, betul-betul Jawa. Jawa Tengah ya. Kayak gitu. Yang satu lagi orang Singapura, Chinese, dia datang sini sama kawannya, habis itu bawa neneknya, mama, papahnya, adiknya, semuanya datang sini satu family.
Wow, sekeluarga semua.
Sekeluarga ya datang sini, mereka suka semua.
Ya, nanti saya pun hantar ibu saya datang sini.
Ya.
Dia pun ingin makan bakmi.
Oh oke, saya tunggu ya.
I think it's very tempting to compare the two noodle dishes. They almost sound the same, bakmi, bak chor mee. Yes, there are similarities in the taste. There's meat, there's noodles, there's really savory sauce. But really, I think the similarities between the two dishes that I've tasted today are the people who cook them. The bak chor mee, the bakmi, they both come from a place of wanting to share the culture of their ancestors, their families, more importantly. And I think that love really comes through in the dish itself. Being able to spend time, especially with Haris and his mom, seeing their bond up close, honestly, you can taste that love in the food, and it's been such a wonderful day. I love noodles, but I also love love, so I've loved today. Your mom seems very nice, but I feel like if she's judging food, she'll be very harsh. Am I right?
We'll see.
Okay.
Sarah boleh bikin.
Wow, confidence banyak.
Iya.
If you liked today as much as I did, then please share this video and don't forget to subscribe. Say, please subscribe. Please subscribe. Please subscribe.